I have been wanting this perfume for so long. All right, guys. Perfume first impressions time. I am so excited. I have been waiting to smell these. You have no idea. Also subscribe. Thank you so much. First up, we have Signorina Mysteriosa by Salvatore Ferragamo. I first heard Kathleen Lights talk about this in one of her old favorites videos like a year or two ago. If I can get it open, but I just never went out and got it. She said it's similar to Dolce & Gabbana The Only One, which I have, so we'll see. But I've also seen on Fragrantica that it's similar to Dark Kiss by Bath & Body Works, which I also have. This is just a little 1 ounce bottle. Oh my gosh, so cute, look at that. And I even cut up some pieces of paper for you guys, just so that we for sure have something to spray it on. I just love this little bottle. I'm not sure all the notes in this, but I'm pretty sure there's like blackberry and whipped cream or something in here. And I'm getting like a blackberry syrup kind of vibe, like almost medicinal maybe, not really, but it's definitely sweet. I'm getting a creamy element to it now. It's very sweet in like a light, airy way, almost in the way that Ariana Grande Cloud is sweet, which is really interesting. It doesn't smell like cloud, but it has that light, airy, up in the clouds kind of sweetness where it's like kind of creamy, and I'm thinking that's probably from the whipped cream. Let's go read the notes. Okay, so on Fragrantica, it says the top notes are blackberry and neroli, middle notes are tuberose and orange blossom, and base notes are milk mousse, black vanilla husk, and patchouli. Okay, so it's actually milk mousse, not whipped cream, but I'm getting that kind of like light milky quality. Now that I'm seeing that it has neroli in the top notes, it totally makes sense to me because I'm getting like almost like a citric quality mixed with that blackberry. I knew I smelled blackberry, but there was like a light florally citric note mixed with it, and I think that was probably the neroli. I like this. I can definitely see the similarities to Dark Kiss, not so much The Only One, but I'm gonna have to wear it on my skin and see. But I like that, not blown away, but I like it. It smells really good and wearable. This is the Starbucks Pistachio Latte, by the way. I really like that nutty taste. Guys, this perfume, y'all have no idea. Okay, so the rest of these packages I did open up, but I swear I have not smelled any of them. It's just that first one I bought in store, and these were all purchased online, so I wanted to make sure they weren't damaged or anything. But I finally found a bottle of my beloved Flowerbomb EDT. I'm not gonna go into a whole spiel about this, but long story short, basically this is the first perfume that I ever fell in love with. I had a decant of this forever ago, probably like 5 years ago, and I went to buy the full bottle, not realizing that there was a difference between EDP and EDT. So I got the Eau de Perfume. And I love that one. I've had it forever, but I didn't realize until later that the Eau de Toilette is the one that I had the decant of, and I knew that the EDP smelled different. Like I knew, I could just tell, but I just didn't know what it was. But this is the Eau de Toilette. This is such a beautiful bottle. In a way, I almost like it more than the EDP because it's just so, I don't know, it's just so pretty. I love it. Anyways, we're going to smell this, and I'm gonna see if this takes me back. This is the only perfume that I've already smelled out of this whole bunch, but it was like 5 or 6 years ago. So it's like a going back in time, first impressions sort of situation. Whoops, I didn't even spray on the card. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is it. I'm gonna cry. I'm like so emotional. I have been wanting this perfume for so long. Like I've been trying to find a bottle, but it's so discontinued, which I'm sorry about because I can't link it for you guys, but I'm just like so happy that I found this. And the girl I bought it from was literally the sweetest person. We won't go into the whole story, but she got it on FragranceNet, which is a website I totally trust, but they just stopped selling it on there. So it's no longer available on there either, which was like the only place you could find it. So I missed out on that, but I'm so happy I got it. It literally just takes me back. So crazy. I am gonna read the notes for you guys though, because it is different than the EDP. Top notes are tangerine, pink pepper, and orange. Middle notes are freesia, osmanthus, jasmine, rose, and the base notes are patchouli, cashmere wood, and amber. So that tangerine and that pink pepper really just add like a lightness to this perfume, and it kind of has like a sparkling kind of quality to it. It's less warm and sweet than the EDP. It's more fresh and like summertime vibes, I would say. So I think I just prefer this one because it's the first one I fell in love with, but I really like the EDP too. Anyways, coffee in between each perfume. They do say coffee helps refresh your senses, so I'm an idiot. Okay, So before we get into the other ones, I want to talk about 2 samples that I have here. These are perfumes that I have been wanting to smell forever. We've got a little sample of Amouage Sunshine. I'm not sure how to say that brand. And then we have the Parfums de Marly Delina. I got both of these off of Lucky Scent, and I have the dupe of the Delina perfume from Be Layered, the First Kiss one, but I've never smelled the actual Delina, and I've heard a few people say now that you can tell the difference because the Be Layered one has more like incense and nutmeg in it, which I love that perfume, but if the Delina is softer and more like likable to the everyday person, then I'm kind of gonna go for that because I do like when a perfume is like likable and people like to smell it. You know, I like when people like my perfume. We are going to do the Delina first just because I want my nose to be fresh for it. I do have a little card here, but these have like these little plastic sticks in them, so it's not an actual sprayer. So we'll just see. This is hard to get open and I'm afraid perfume is gonna go everywhere. Oh my gosh, that literally spit at me. It is currently all over my lips. Okay, wow. Guys, I have to go wipe this perfume off of my lips. I'm gonna put a little bit on the card. Okay, you know, that's not gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. But yes, similar to First Kiss, but that sharp, intense quality that First Kiss has isn't the same in this. It's way softer, like everyone says. Wow, that is beautiful. But I honestly expected it to have like the sharp note, and I thought that was like the rhubarb, and I can smell it a little bit, but it's much softer than First Kiss in my opinion. That's what I've heard, but I'm really surprised at actually how different it is because I might put it on my skin and then we can see with the dry down, but I'm gonna go wipe this perfume off of my lips. I'm finally back. I had to reapply my lipstick and I got some coffee to sniff because I feel like there's just perfume all over my face now. Delicious. So the notes for Delina are lychee, rhubarb, bergamot, and nutmeg for the top notes. Middle notes are Turkish rose, peony, musk, Batalia, vanilla, and base notes are cashmere, cedar, Haitian vetiver, and incense, which I think are the same as the other one. I guess it's just the concentration and amount of each note. I will say though, guys, I generally do not go for perfumes with lychee and peony as like some of the first notes because I just feel like they always are so sharp and fresh and they kind of give me a headache. Like I love peony in my perfumes, but if it's like right in the top mixed with lychee, it's a little bit headache inducing for me. But in this perfume, it just smells amazing mixed with that rhubarb and the base notes. It's just such a beautiful feminine fragrance. I definitely love Delina and I think I might like it a little bit more than First Kiss. Although I do really love First Kiss, I can just tell that there's a difference. Okay, so now we have Amouage Sunshine. This one hopefully won't spit at me. I'm gonna hold it over something. Okay, that one didn't do so bad actually. Oh my gosh, you guys, that smells, I'm like tearing up. That smells like straight up like apricots, like dried, chewy apricots. Now I'm getting more of a floralness, but it's crazy because Demi Rawling described this perfume as like, that it smells like happiness and it has like a chewy quality to it. I think that's from the osmanthus because that does kind of have like an apricot quality to it, I guess. That first sniff, I totally got like sweet dried fruit, like sugary, chewy, dried fruit. So the top notes of this are almond, blackcurrant, and Artemisia. Middle notes are osmanthus, vanilla, magnolia, and jasmine, and base notes are white tobacco, papyrus, juniper, and patchouli. That is such a unique fragrance too. I've never smelled anything like this. I'm sort of getting, now that it's drying down, a little bit of like a tobacco kind of note, but it's not in a deep dark way because it mixes with those floral scents. It's definitely sweet for sure, but in a dried fruit way. And I'm getting that almond note now, giving me an interesting scent that I can't quite explain. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Okay, I'm gonna go back in just to smell that opening again. And yes, chewy, dried fruits. Like, wow. Specifically apricot, but like, that's really unique. Like, I've never smelled anything like that. And I'm like kind of excited for that. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna wanna buy the bottle and that ain't cheap. Okay, guys, I'm almost out of space on my SD card, so I have to change out my SD card. What do you guys think about me sitting in front of my couch? I kind of like it. I like this I like this cozy, homey feel. Wow, that should be a new word, cozy and homey. Anyways, guys, I won't do that to you anymore. I've seen people do this and I just think it's really cozy. So now we're gonna move into some dupe fragrances. So these perfumes are both from Alt Fragrances, and I've seen this brand quite a bit, but I just don't have any dupes from this perfume house. I found them for a really good deal on Mercari and ended up getting them. But then right after I ordered them, I saw Kathleen Lights talking about the alt fragrances dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540, so I was really glad that I got this because I did get the crystal number 23, which is the dupe for the Baccarat Rouge. So you can tell they kind of tried to do a cheap knockoff of the Baccarat Rouge bottle, but regardless, if I can get this lid off. Wow, that's a tight lid. Okay. I've never smelled the original Baccarat Rouge, just so you guys know. Amazing. I will say I have a little like dupe oil that was really cheap on Etsy, I think it was. That was a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, but it kind of fades quickly. It doesn't really last on the skin, but this definitely smells like that. It has that quality to it, but I wanted to smell this one because I've heard everyone say it lasts a long time. And also I didn't know like if that one was an exact dupe for Baccarat, and everyone said this one is. So man, I just love the scent of this. I love that sweet, warm, sugary, yet so sophisticated. I will say though, this does have that like medicinal kind of element to it that people talk about. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Let's look up the notes for Baccarat because I'm not sure if they have the notes for alt fragrances on Fragrantica. So top notes of Baccarat Rouge are saffron, jasmine, middle notes are amberwood and ambergris, and base notes are fir resin and cedar. I would like to smell the original, but this one is so nice, and if this lasts, this is gonna be like my alternative, but we'll see. So the next one is the Alt Cherry Smash number 12. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And I have been wanting to try Lost Cherry forever. It's so expensive, but mainly just because I wanted to smell a really good cherry perfume and everyone talked about Lost Cherry. So I really wanted to get this little dupe, which is called Cherry Smash. And we're just gonna see what we think. Like I said, haven't smelled the original Tom Ford one, but ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, that cherry almond scent, I kind of live for it. Like, it does have a little bit of a cherry cough syrup vibe, but it's so sweet and delicious. And it literally smells like cherry and almond. So I'm gonna read the Tom Ford Lost Cherry notes. Wow, that's like addicting, like really addicting. Top notes are sour cherry, bitter almond, and liqueur. Middle notes are sour cherry, plum, Turkish rose, and jasmine sambac. And then base notes, this is a long one, are tonka bean, vanilla, Peru balsam, benzoin, cinnamon, sandalwood, cedar, cloves, vetiver, and patchouli. Okay, I do get that like cinnamony, sandalwood, and cloves vibe from this. Very interesting. Never smelled anything like this. I guess I haven't even really smelled a cherry perfume in general, but I've never smelled anything like this. This is so unique and honestly so beautiful, like sweet cherry almond syrup. Wow, why is that so addicting? I'm going to need to test this out on my skin. I'm really excited for that. Okay, last perfume, you guys. Last one is a little Scentbird decant. So I've got the little Scentbird package and the little thing that it comes in. I have like the little actual cases that these perfumes go into. This one is Versace Crystal Noir Eau de Toilette. This one I have been wanting to smell forever. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but specifically Stephanie Letta mentioned this perfume in one of her perfume favorites like a couple of years ago maybe, and she said this smells like a beachy, kind of cologne-esque vibe scent. I guess it has coconut in it, and so it has that like tropical scent to it, but it also has a cologne-y, spicy vibe to it. So we're gonna smell this one. That just smelled sprayed right on my hand. At least it's the last one. Wow. Cologne-y. I'm definitely getting that cologne vibe. Now that it's drying down more, I'm getting that coconut scent. So I guess it does have a summer fragrance feel to it, but it's so nighttime to me because of that cologne kind of vibe to it. Yeah, I'm really getting like a coconut spicy cologne from this, and I like it. I do like men's colognes, but I don't wear them personally, but I feel like I would totally wear this. It's getting a little sweeter in the dry down now. Okay, so we're gonna read the notes. Top notes are pepper, ginger, and cardamom. I'm getting a cozy feeling, like that cardamom is definitely giving me that. Middle notes are coconut, gardenia, orange blossom, peony, and the base notes are sandalwood, musk, and amber. Totally get that cardamom because it has this kind of cozy vibe to it. I really like this. I kind of feel like this would be a compliment getter. Anyways, you guys, that is all of the perfumes that I had to talk about in this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing this. I really liked just sitting down and doing like full-on first impressions in front of the camera. I've never done that before. So I really hope that you guys will subscribe down below. Let me know if you want to see more perfume videos from me. Also, don't forget to come join me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'll have them linked down below in my description box. And I will see you guys in my next video. I've been waiting to... I feel like I'm not centered in the camera. This is so fun to do on camera. I've never done this before. It's like all over my fingers. It literally just like spit all over my lips.